Welcome to the latest installment in Ted's Gun Shop, where we're here to show you the latest in firearm technology. This is my latest acquisition, the SCAR 16S, made by FN USA, and nice, not a new rifle. I got this used, but the action's very clean in it. You can tell it's not been shot very much, and it's in good all-around condition, both sides. The rifle came to be used. It came with a number of things on it already mounted that were not part of the original rifle. One of them being this Nikon M223 scope. It's a 3-to-12, comes with an M223 base that clips on nicely to the standard Picatinny rail system that's on the rifle. And he also put on an objective lens hider on the end. And the rifle itself, very lightweight, about 7.5 pounds for the rifle itself, another 1.5 pounds for the scope, so about 9.2 pounds total weight on the whole system. He also added this vertical grip on here and a flash hider on the end. Good solid rifle. It'll be a lot of fun to shoot. I have not shot it. I can't give you a range report, but I can tell you a little bit about it. There's a six position collapsible stock on it. It also has an adjustable cheek piece on here, so you can adjust it to your likes and dislikes. And the stock is fold away, so you can get it into a pack, or if you're going to be carrying it for any long period of time, it makes it a little bit easier. The rifle is similar in a lot of ways to an AR. The charging handle, however, is not your standard T handle back here. It's a side charging handle, and the charging handle is ambidextrous, as well as a number of other things on here are ambidextrous. The mag release button is on this side as well as on this side, and the safety is on both sides. So you can adjust everything. In my case, I'm a right-handed person, but I'm a left-handed shooter, so I'll use, I may switch the charging handle over to the other side once I try it out. But from a shooting perspective, by the way, the handle is a standard AR type grip, and that can be replaced with a Hogue grip if you want. From a trigger standpoint, about 7.5 pounds. Not the greatest, but that can be worked on or replaced. And rail system, that's standard. It's got a 3-rail base on it with a full Picatinny rail system along the top. It has nice fixed sights built into the base that can be used if you want to take your scope off for whatever reason. The scope, by the way, the M223 scope is designed for this rifle. It's designed for .223 rifles, and it's set up for .223 55 grain, 3,240 feet per second rounds. And one of the nice things is it takes standard AR magazines, and you don't have to, have several different types of magazines, because you've got ARs and FNs and whatever. And this guy, believe it or not, gave me 10 fully loaded mags with this rifle, most of which, like for instance, this Magpul mag, most of which are Magpuls with Ranger plates and caps on. Some of them are even color coded to match this rifle. So I got a nice selection there. But the rifle, like I said, very lightweight, easy to use. It seems to be very clean. I like the basic features of it. I think it's going to be a good shooter, a lot of fun at the range, and use it for varmint hunting or for basic range work. But as you can see, it's in nice condition. And I think they're really built. I read some online forums on it. They're really built to take a beating. So it could be my new #1 range gun. We'll see how it performs at the range. But that's one thing. Oh, by the way, I got 10 rounds, 10 magazines, all fully loaded with 77 grain. 77 grain .223 rounds, all match grade. And the guy gave me his dope sheet for utilizing the reticle system on here, because the reticles are set up for 223 ammo, 55 grain, and it goes all the way out to 620 yards. And he kind of gave me his cheat sheet for going to the range. So it'll be kind of fun to. Plus, he gave me this this case, this Guard Force case, hard-sided case, and I know these run about $150 online. The other thing I got is a GSG-5. This is a 22 long rifle, and I bought this used. It came with the with a trophy, Bushnell trophy scope, and it's just a standard 1-power scope, but it's nice. I'm used to this scope. I've got about 4 of these things. It came with a collapsible stock, but I didn't like it. It was too short. It felt like I was kind of shooting a little kid's gun. And I added this collapsible side stock. It made it about 2 inches longer, so now it feels much more comfortable when you bring it up. And it came with the scope base and the scope. The scope base I found was a little wiggly. I took it apart and cleaned it all up, and I put some double-sided tape on there and put it all back together and tried to torque it down, but there was still a tiny bit of play in there. So I added a little bit of epoxy all the way around just to anchor the base to the rifle. The scope is separate from the base. And but nice rifle, comes with a safety control, ambidextrous on both sides. The trigger is okay, nothing spectacular, and comes with these, I believe, 25 round clips. And I'm going to get a couple of 10 rounders, short ones, just because it's easier to use from a bench rest. But I added a complete screw system to this. You can get them online. It's kind of nice. You take the rifle apart. The old screws that are inside of here are, a lot of guys were complaining that they were stripping out on them. So you can get the screw system that is made of a special hardened steel, and it's got Allen heads on them. Plus you get this pin system that allows you to disassemble the rifle in no time flat. And there's 3 different pins on it. There's one here that takes the handle off, one here that removes the trigger assembly, and this, which looks like a suppressor, is actually a fake suppressor. You can see the barrel underneath. The guy who had this Duracoated it, and you know, he did an okay job, but it's not great. And I decided that I'm going to re-Duracoat it here. Now that we've got some warm weather, I can do it out here in the garage, and you know, make it the colors that I want to make it. So plus I'll integrate the handle into it. So nice rifle for all around shooting. And as you know, 22s are great for guys that haven't shot before, or you're bringing somebody new out to the range, or kids that you want to bring along. This one's extremely accurate. I was getting 1-inch groups with it, and once I had it cleaned up and everything was all set to go, and that was on the indoor range. We'll take it outside and see how it does out there. But 22s, as you know, are cheap to shoot and just a lot of fun. So this will be a lot of fun to use. And that's it for Ted's Gun Shop. Take care.